Another year, another Teen Titans video. We went through the original series, the movie, and even Teen Titans Go. So, where should we go next? Well, does anyone remember this Teen Titans video game? I had it on PS2 back when I was a kid, but I think there was also a version for GameCube as well. I remember loving this game, just because being able to play a game of my favorite show was super exciting. And I'm honestly just as excited to go back and rediscover this game myself, considering I haven't played this game since I was like 8 to 10 years old. I'm curious to see what the story of this game has in store for me, so let's go over it. Basically, the story of this game is pretty meta. Like, it opens up with a fight against Slade's minions, but then it's revealed that wasn't real, and that was just Beast Boy playing a game of the Titans. But then when the Hive agents show up, you realize that they're still in a game. So basically, Beast Boy was playing a game about the Titans while being inside a game about the Titans. And then at the end, it turns out the big villain behind them being trapped in the game is you. You as the player are the big bad at the end, and they break the fourth wall to reprimand you or whatever. And that's it. That's pretty much the story. There's no real cohesiveness to the story or the enemies you face. You kind of just end up fighting through their entire rogues gallery with no real rhyme or reason. Like, it starts with the Hive, and then as you finish them, Mumbo just shows up to fight you. Then that leads you to Plasmus, etc, etc. The story is just the Titans are trapped in a game trying to figure out who put them in there and how to escape. That's basically it. Now to the actual game itself. This game is actually so hilarious. Firstly, everyone is so ugly. Bro, his head is so weirdly shaped. Some characters look okay in this style. Like, Robin is okay, Cyborg and Beast Boy aren't the worst, and Mumbo looks like he belongs here, but most of the characters, especially Starfire, are so chopped it's insane. And like, I don't even say this as a bad thing. Like, I don't know if it's because of my nostalgia goggles for this game, but I actually love how rough everyone looks. It's very charming in a weird way. The cutscenes are also the funniest thing on the entire planet. They literally cutscene everything. A new enemy you haven't faced yet? Cutscene. Wait, Robin has a new... Bro, this can't be real. Need to move across the street? Cutscene. W cutscene. Finished an objective? Cutscene. That's it. Okay. I wasted my time then. Wait. And all these cutscenes are so fast and short with such awkward sounding dialogue. And when I say short cutscenes, I mean like 0.5 seconds on some of these. That wasn't even a full second of a cutscene. And when I say everything, I literally mean everything. I mean, during the Mumbo level, once you finish one wave of enemies, it cutscenes you flying across the street to fight more. Then cutscene again just to fly over again. Why are they not helping me? No way. Like, surely we could have found a way for the player to just walk over there themselves, right? The gameplay actually is fun, but not for more than like an hour or two at a time. This definitely isn't a game you play and grind for like 10 hours. There are combos, but they feel very clunky. The timing is weird to hit at times, and when you miss or even when you hit it, you just have this weird end lag where you're just standing there for a second. And some combos use buttons that do other things. Like, there's a combo that uses the jump button, so if you time it wrong, you punch twice and then just jump awkwardly in place. And it just feels so unsatisfying. There are technically a lot of combos in the game, but unfortunately, as you progress, they get replaced with a new combo with the same buttons, and even so, the new combos really aren't that different, only like small animation differences. But honestly, there are a lot of enemy types, and the combos being replaced, even with it being small differences, keeps the game fresh throughout the story mode playthrough, which is only like 4 hours. Then when it comes to the CPU, it's like the enemies are working at maximum efficiency, while your allies seem like they're barely even coded into the game. For starters, the enemies low-key kinda combo the shit out of you. Alright. And in this game, you can pick people up, and the enemies love picking you up. No! Hey! Oh! No! It's a geranium. Put me down! Put me down! And when it comes to your allies, they literally don't do anything. If you're fighting an enemy, they'll literally just stand there and watch you fight them, and only start moving if you take damage. And like, I get it, you want to give the player the action, but some fights are time trials, and them not doing anything will straight up make you lose. There's also this volleyball mechanic where if you or an ally pick up an enemy, the others will call for an assist and just bounce the enemy between each other, which is hilarious to watch, but it takes forever to kill the enemy that way, and they won't stop until the guy is dead, so it just goes on forever. And because of that mechanic, if you carry an enemy too close to an ally, they'll just punch him out of your hands and just troll the shit out of you when you're trying to toss them off of the map for an insta-kill. Lastly, during the boss fights, the Titans will repeat the same voice lines over and over and over again, in short intervals, and literally just drive you insane.
Is that supposed to be impressive? Is that supposed to be impressive?
Overestimate the power of magic.
See Raven's new
You will
move.
need to pull a rabbit out of, somewhere if you are to defeat it.
You overestimate the power of magic.
Oh, I remember when you said that like 5 minutes ago too, Cyborg, actually.
You will need to pull a rabbit out of,
Yeah, Starfire, you did say that one
somewhere if you are
also.
to defeat
It's crazy too, because I had to restart the Turnian fight because my game bugged, and they were saying different lines the second time that they never said in the first. So why were they spamming the same line over and over when they had more in their bag anyway? Then, after you complete the story, there is a multiplayer mode, Tournament of Heroes. And this game has a roster that would bring Sparking Zero to shame. You thought Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, Blue Goku, and Goku Black were cool, but wait till you see Raven, Red Raven, White Raven, Beast Boy, Employee of the Month Beast Boy, Clown Beast Boy, Cyborg, Yellow Cyborg, Robin, Apprentice Robin, Red X, and almost every small scale enemy mob you fight during the story. And yes, all these characters are basically exact copies of each other. Remember how I said during the story your moves and combos get replaced with a different combo, which is essentially the same move just with a slight animation change? That's the difference between these copycat characters. The same character and moves, just slight animation differences. Which honestly I would say is a cool way to incorporate the copycat characters and the moves from the story mode. But honestly, I don't know why they even bothered adding the story mode mobs as playable characters, when they really aren't even playable characters. And what I mean by that is, they don't have any combos, they don't have any charge moves, they don't have any abilities. They just punch with both attack buttons and have this weird teleport move if you press the projectile button. And most of them are exact copies of each other. Plasmus Kid has the enemy spawner ability, which is different, and the two robots have different looking attacks, which the red one has one that is incredibly cheese and broken, but they are literally half-baked characters that don't even feel like characters in the first place. And it's not like they couldn't have added extra sauce for them in this mode either, because there are quite a few characters in this mode that aren't a part of the story, like Mad Mod, Terra, Bumblebee, etc., that all have unique moves and animations. Speaking of these characters, Bumblebee and Hotspot are actually pretty cool and fun, and my favorite to play. But like I said earlier, this game is very wonky and stiff at times, and can get dull pretty fast, so it's only really fun for about an hour. Other than that, that's pretty much the game. It's got its jank, and it can get boring pretty quick, but it still has its charm to it, and my nostalgia feeling while playing makes it way better to me than it probably is. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, let me know if you've played this game and your thoughts on it in the comments below, and thanks for watching.